Well, here we are. Welcome to Oregon, everybody. Welcome to cabin time. Today it is raining, first time in 3 months. We've been awaiting this day for a long time. And if you're born and raised in Oregon like I am, I love it when it rains. For one reason, you get that pitter patter on that tin roof. It sounds amazing. The grass, trees, everything around here has been begging for rain for the last 3 months. So today is its day. So we're starting off the video today with a fresh brewed cup of Cowboy coffee. And I'm going to show you what I've done to make this coffee today. It's kind of a mix. So I hope you enjoy the video.
Wow, that was cool.
That was cool, huh? Got Jacob up here cutting wood in the cabin. First fire, actually after summer, I guess. We're almost done with summer. It's raining. Let me just spin you around and show you outdoors through my open window. Look at that, folks, it's raining. Ground's getting wet. What a beautiful Oregon day when it rains. We just love our rain. You know, people down in California that moved to Oregon don't understand why we love the rain so much, but we really do. That's why everything is so green and pretty out here. It's because of rain. And it rains quite often in the winter. Maybe more than most folks like, but I like it. I'm a rain guy. Got Blue Dog up here running around, huh, Blue? You doing okay, Pupper? And there's Jazzy. I got Jazzy up here today. She's being our helper. There we go. Look at that beautiful bar. Isn't that beautiful, Pumpkin? Whoa! Get Jazzy in there. So since it's been summertime, all our wood around here is very, very dry, which helps to start a fire. Okay, Jazzy, that's probably enough of that. She likes being silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire's lit in about 5-10 seconds and we got a pretty good blazing going already. Well, like I was saying, that summertime wood really gets dry and it'll heat the old cabin up. Even though we're not cold, we're just damp from being outside in the rain, walking up here to the cabin. So I told Jacob, let's just start a fire up at the cabin and get a little heat going, warm things up in here, dry things out, or dry us out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the wet ones, huh?
Yeah,
We are wet. Why don't you go stand over there by the table and I'm going to film you, okay?
Okay.
There she is. Oh, that's much better, Pumpkin. Let me get you in focus. There, can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi, everybody in YouTube land. Okay. Well, show and tell. Well, show and tell time again, folks. Today, I want to show you my brand new coffee grinder. This puppy here, I got at a garage sale. It's got the old pull-out box. It's got the old flipper for the coffee beans to go in. And grinder. Isn't that awesome? I don't know if I can pronounce the name on it correctly, but it's a Zassenhaus, German. Check this out. You ever need a blender? Don't have electricity? Guess what? The old timers knew how to do it. They made old-fashioned blenders. Just a hand cranker. Seems to work pretty cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to making some bread. We got a mixer. Something I didn't know existed is a grease can. I do have lard up here. So, I got a grease can for my lard. And boy, I tell you what, that really seals tight, which is good. Don't want air in there. Don't want your lard to go bad. It will spoil. I've been one of these guys forever. Went to the Brook Steam Up. Happened to find this guy. The handle, which one is it? This one. Got a crack in her. I probably will have to fix that. And it's a little loose, but it'll tighten. This one here is okay. You see right there, it's already pretty tight. So I may have to run some kind of a wood glue in there to fix that. I just want to use it as is. Sharp. Doesn't look like it had a lot of usage. It looks like somebody kind of beat on the back of it, trying to get it to go through. Maybe they tried to use it for a big knife or something. But anyway, been wanting one of these for a long time. Found that at Brooks. I can't remember what I paid for it. 15, 20 bucks maybe. It was pretty cheap. I couldn't believe the price when I seen it. Had to have that. So I just want a little show and tell there. Cabin stuff. Never ever done buying stuff for the cabin. Oh, I see something else on the shelf over here. Grab that. This dude, a little mini cutter. I kind of like the looks of it because it had the wood handle. You can tell it's old. I mean, I bought this somewhere for like $2 or $3. I told my wife I can't make one for that. So, for that kind of money, I'm in. Another item. And they just keep coming, folks. They just keep coming. This knife. I got this knife in Butte, Montana. It was at a pawn shop. I went in there kind of looking for, you know, whatever, guns, different things, and I found this knife. And it had a homemade handle. I don't know if the blade's homemade or not. It almost looks like it, the way they've rough cut and made everything, but they did a nice job, whoever did it, if it is homemade. Handle, definitely. They pinned it, and it looks like it was dipped in fiberglass or something, but it's gnarly, and it kind of feels gnarly to the hand. It's big, which I like, because my hand can grip it good. People tell me I got big hands. I don't know about that, but the big handle seems to work really well for me. I like it. 35 bucks, the guy said, hey, 30 cash. He took the money, put it right in his pocket. I don't blame him. America, right? America. So anyway, she's sharp. And I thought, man, what a perfect knife for the cabin. So there you go, guys. Little storytelling at Cabin Time, Oregon. What a great stash, huh? What a great stash of coffee. All from traveling this summer. I have green up here is tea, Seattle's best, which I really like that coffee, and the rest of them are just different mixes of one French roast, Cafe Valet, Copper Moon, Columbia medium roast, whoop, there's a Copper Moon right there, Casa Trail, the Bold, dark roast, English breakfast, and this one is a Columbia Select. There's a Columbia. This is a Columbia. So what I'm going to do, here is I'm going to cut some of these dudes open, and we are going to try. I can't get that focus good enough, can I? No, not going to happen. I'm going to cut some of them open, throw them right here in my pan, and we're going to make Cowboy coffee out of some of that. Okay, I made my selection. I got one of the Bold, and I got one of the Columbia Select. So I think with those two opened up and in my pan here, I'm only making 2 cups. I think that'll be enough. So Cowboy coffee style, here we go. Alrighty. Ready to dump in my coffee, folks. Well, here goes nothing. I just grab it by my hand, slowly dump her in. And remember, don't go too fast. One time I just took a big old handful of coffee and I just dumped it. And when I did that, it blew up. These are rolling up here pretty good now. The trick is slow and easy. It only takes about 5 minutes and she's ready to drink. Now you gotta remember, this coffee being out of that little containers, that's for your coffee machine. I don't know what they call those. Something fancy. I use one of these. Been around forever. I mean, you know that. Okay, there you go. You see how that's boiling up? I would say that is too much heat. So let's just turn that down a little more. And see how that turns out into a nice slow roll? That's what we're after. Now you're getting it. I think Blue is enjoying the fire and the heat from the wood stove. He's curled up there on his mat. He's just enjoying some time up at the cabin with me. Love having him up here today. Blue Dog and me. Now Jacob came up and built my fire for me this morning. And Jazzy was here as well. So we were having a good time this morning while Jacob built a fire. Of course they went up, left me here by my lonesome. Just me, Blue, and Cowboy Coffee. There's looking out my big window on a rainy day. We're high and dry out here. But Jacob is in the process, and you'll notice there are the logs on the left. He's tearing down his outdoor lodge that was straight in front of us, right smack about there. So he's taking the floor up, and the sad part is that he had built that so well that it's not coming apart very good. That boy knows how to put things together to last. I hope he learned something from his old grandpa here. Taught him how to build pretty dang well. So I think when that's all cleared out, that's going to be a new camping area because there's room for, I'd say, 4 or 5 people in there. Stay tuned for that one. It's coming up. Well, guys, I know I didn't get much done today because of the rain, but you know what? Some days I just got to sit in the cabin, enjoy my wood stove, and enjoy a nice hot cup of Cowboy coffee. Today is that day. It's the end of August. Summer's wrapping up. Won't be long now. We'll be getting this rain quite often. So I'm ready for winter. Got lots to do inside the cabin, lots to do outside the cabin. Me and Jacob discussed this south wall, and he thinks putting tar paper on that wall might be a mistake. He thinks maybe just tinning it would be better. And I have some big, long, 2-foot wide, 10, 12, 14 long pieces. So I think I'm going to put the tin on over this wood. He thinks just putting the tar paper on there, sealing up that wall might be a mistake. He says, Pop, you need some airflow in here. And I think he's right. But right now, it's probably 60 degrees, maybe 55-ish degrees. I got the wood stove cranking because there's a big chunk of alder in there that he split this morning and got in the stove. It feels like it's about 100 in here. It's probably not. Probably 75 or 80, but it feels hotter than that. I've got one window open up here on the west side, and I got one open on the east side, and I got one window cracked on the west side. So I got plenty of ventilation, and in this room it is very, very warm. So, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I like it that old stove puts out enough heat that, you know, it'll warm her up. But I think Jacob's right. I think we'll just skip the tar paper, put the tin on, and what little ventilation that we get through the tin and the cracks between the boards, it may be a good thing. You know, it might be a good thing having that little airflow coming in. Not a lot, but a little. And extreme cold, I can always shut the windows, but good grief, most of the time I got a window or two open, just because it gets so warm in here with that wood stove. It does a great job, by the way. So with my new collection of lamps that I've bought, I've got plenty of lamps now. If I can't buy them dirt cheap, I don't buy them. I was paying 20 bucks a pop. Now I'm paying 5 or 10. I do believe this little guy I just picked up, I paid $1 at a garage sale. So for $1, I cannot refuse not to buy a lamp. I'm going to buy it. And if I could buy any of these for $5 or less, I will also buy those. But I'm not paying $20. I bought a few of these for 20 bucks and they don't work. They're just junk. The tanks leak. Some of these newer ones are not very good. So I kind of want to stay away from some of that. Live and learn, as the old saying goes. I mean, the old timers, they knew all about these lamps. They knew what worked and what didn't work. Me, I mean, we always had some of these old hurricane lamps at our house, usually a couple of them, and they were the big dogs like this guy. In fact, I think this one is one of my own personal lamps that I had, maybe, I don't know. It was a big one on a pedestal. But we had one of these and then a smaller one, and this is not it. But we always had them in the house. Because you never know when you're going to lose your lights. Electricity goes off for a day or two. Well, you got to have something. A lot of people buy generators and do all that kind of stuff. I don't do that. I'm not a generator guy. I'm not going to buy some $2,000, $3,000 generator to run all the lights and my washer, dryer, and everything else in the house. Don't do that. Most of you guys probably have. I don't. I'm sweating. I'm standing here sweating. Can you believe that? On a rainy day, I'm in the cabin sweating. So anyway, I got my sweatshirt hanging over there by the fire. I got pretty wet today being outside for a while. But I brought it in, hung it by the fire, and within 10 minutes it was dry, bone dry, ready to go back outdoors. So when I go back to the house in the rain, I'll be dry until I get there. So hey, here's mud in your eye. You know, I mean, thanks for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you guys, honestly, I do. I am very glad that my channel has grown by leaps and bounds. Makes my heart feel good that you're all here. And there will be a lot more stuff coming in the future where I'm building and filming, and I'd like to give you guys some of that on video. So they're coming. You just gotta hang with me. My knees are kind of gone bad. I've got a doctor's appointment to go see a doc about my knees, see if I can't get them looked at, and maybe they can do some magic voodoo or something and fix me. I really don't want them cut and replaced. I just want to be able to walk. So I guess that'll be it for this one, you guys. So adios. Live your life carefully, like I always say, and I always mean it. So take care of yourselves, would you? Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This guy needs ya more than you need me. No, wait. Whatever. Just do that, would you?